No! This shit's going on here! What the fuck? Ouch. That's hurts. Hurty.
You're awake.
No.
Did you feel it too?
No.
It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
No.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Can't get a bloody night's rest.
Oh my god.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen. Maybe it is believed. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her. Why shouldn't I? I don't understand. Always see what you're asking. If the Maker has not truly abandoned us, why would Andraste need to intercede with the Maker? I have never thought of this. I revere her because she's the Maker's divine bride. I do not have any other explanation. Why? If the Maker has not abandoned us, does that make it necessarily true that Andraste was nothing? I know it sounds irrational, but faith. I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering? Really?
Your desire is my command. Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think? I thought we were already being extra careful. I guess one... Your desire is my command. Of course. You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden? You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see." Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to... First, I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
So it was a joke?
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their... well, I don't know what you'd call it. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. Some people never have much. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach... Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition. You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle.
Oh, cool.
Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
Oh. I never wondered that. I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He will remember Alistair, as we others.
I know. Ending the...
It is good you resolved this demon business.
Many good
Now we
folk
must
died
either
here,
revive the
but
army
now is
or
the
allow
time.
Van
You return, but you have news. What of him? He awaits my brother's decision on his fate. We've tried more magical healing, but nothing works. You have?
Yay!
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more. Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe.
Yay!
You
We
will
champions!
always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Loghain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What are your proposals then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
But once you want to learn what is done.
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
Alice?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
What about Alistair? What do you mean?
You don't know?
I meant to tell you when we were approaching Redcliffe, but
Alistair is King Merrick's illegitimate son. He is Caelan's half-brother and has a claim to Ferelden's throne.
Aren't you Kaelin's uncle? Why not press your own claim?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
What are my options?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
Wouldn't it be easier simply to kill Loghain?
I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Loghain might be.
What if you defeat him in a battle?
Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough. As a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own.
While stopping Loghain from attacking the Redcliffe.
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
Do you think this landsmeet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
It seems we have a little choice here.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
Seems earnest to his desire to repent.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Give him to the Circle of Magi.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi.
Magi.
May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Level up! Awesome! What did I level up in? Hey.
We are still not yet ready to call the Landsmeet great.
You know, maybe
Pursue
this
your
isn't the
treaties
best
and
time
return with new
to be thinking about this,
If
but
you are
I've
at all
something to
able
ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside of Grey Warden?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about... I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and... well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
Have you contacted
No.
her?
I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the Blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
What are you expecting would do?
I'm not sure. Her name is Goldan.
Sure.
What say you? Again? I'm game.
What comes, my friend? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. Indeed. Do you have something else to say? Or is that contribution to be the only interaction I cherish for the moment?
No, that's about it.
Good.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
Nice to see you again. Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
Careful, they are ancient.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it. I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more.
Maferath, is that Andrew's the husband?
I know. It's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime.
Can I get a copy of the translation?
When I finish decoding it, absolutely. But it will not be easy. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
They shall be named Maleficar.
Oh, wow.
They shall find no rest in...
Yes?
I hear about blacks or regulars.
Oh? What is this about? Oh, I refuse to answer to a pawn
Is that dude from Skyrim?
Come, men, to arms!
Okay, here we go again. Oh wow. They're cooking nugs.
The guard just announced trade may resume.
What can I do for you? This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
For the love of Aragon.
So tell me, was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Abominations running rampant? Templars ready to slaughter every mage in sight? Yes, it rather met all my expectations.
You don't think you might have been better off getting your training there, instead of whatever your mother taught you?
You're right. My mother didn't nearly have as many abominations running about. That certainly would have improved my education.
I'll give you that one.
I'm so relieved.
As you like.
Cool. Here maybe. There we go. Okay.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yes.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go. Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling us truth. Listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
That's rather Alistair's fault, is it?
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some dwarf carrying all his riches, I expect?
Hey, don't speak to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
It's your family. Perhaps you can help them out.
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my nieces and nephews. 15 sovereigns, maybe? Would you let me give her that?
Yes, go ahead.
Then here, Goldana, take this money. I know it's not much, but...
You, a prince, marching in here with your fancy armor and such, and this is all you got to offer? You must think I'm very stupid.
No, wait, I don't think that at all. I want to help, if I can.
You want to help? You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right to. You do that!
It's true, you're going to be king after all.
Yes, great. Thanks for reminding me. And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine.
Ooh.
But you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister. Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry to turn it out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to this dude. Better say, we usually crash here. Take or leave it, Carla.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn, I had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry, telling them of your adventure. What do you think of that? I'm quite excited. You made this all possible. I could never thank you quite enough, but I'm certainly going to try. Here, take this reward. It will certainly do more good in your hands. And if I can ask, have you gone to see the Arl? I have heard no news.
All humans must cure but ashes.
The Maker smiles on us. Thank you. And now, if you...
Okay. But your apprentice who died here. Okay.
Yes, make it quick. Straight on.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, I don't want to go there.
There's the warden, the thief. Be careful. One patrol's been wiped out already. Attack!
Oh shit, we're getting fucked here. Oh damn it. Help. Oh, dead already. Great.
Another battle, I see. Rush me and you shall fall.
I shall do it.
Sweet.
Very well.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
Welcome back. What can I get for you, honey? Come again.
Always ready.
Our continued friendship is guaranteed.
Very well.
I think that's it. I'm not sure.
With this, you seal your guild's success.
This won't take long.
Why are we here?
You have some kind of problem?
Oh, yeah.
Oh? What was this about? How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for men.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Oh, shit.
So be it.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've also got some goods stored here that might interest. I thought about it. Even our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves. We've a big family. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here. Haven't heard a peep from him. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower. Sir.
Our family owes you a great deal.
You? You're the warden?
Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount. I have a family full of trade. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me... Indeed, I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you. This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend. And so it shall be.
2 ends.
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden? Warden? I chose to learn the way of...
All right. I guess I really don't know how to ask you this.
What? You're sweating?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, I'm a little nervous, sure. Not that this is anything bad or frightening or... Well, yes. Oh, how do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode. I can't think straight.
Pull yourself together, will you?
Right, pulling myself together. Oh, did that do it? Yes, maybe it did. Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. You're the first woman I've ever spent the night with. And if I have my way, you'll be the last.
My being a dwarf doesn't change anything.
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. If anything, I was wondering if I was too tall.
But you're going to be a king.
Maybe. You have to know how much I'm looking forward to that idea. If I do become king, I don't know what that will mean for the two of us. I never thought I'd find someone like you, after all. But if you want to stop this now, before it goes any further...
It's either now or later, isn't it?
Maybe so. I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I guess I knew it had to happen eventually. Let's move on then. We've got a long way to go yet.
Try to avoid his questions.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
It is how you greet your... No, actually I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm the Grey Warden. I speak to your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Many people about pretend to be a Grey Warden, do they?
No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Yeah, okay.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Maserenus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zethrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Cora, pleased to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They
werewolves
ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
There's no way to help your men.
The affliction is a curse that... The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
You're talking about the werewolf?
No, but it is the one who made these werewolves come to be. Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. If he is... I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
I'll find this white Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the but if you can indeed help, make them quick, if you please. Watch for the white wolves. There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang. No, the ones from this forest. It is possible, but not guaranteed. You will know within... If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang. That is a long tale I do not have time to... Go on, then. I'm...
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news? Then I suggest you see Master Ver... Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice... Watch for the white wolves. There is not much to say. It stemmed a... Go on, then. I'm...
Hello? I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. Before you, I've been in a... I wanted to hunt in the forest, but she's my heart's desire. I am no... I feel so helpless. You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do. No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter. You are right. So you would get a pelt for me? Why would you do that?
Because it suits me. Do I need any reason? To see you two get together, of course.
Then...
We greet you, child of the stone. I understand you are to venture into the haunted forest to say... I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to
lucky,
do as
maybe
you
I can find them.
An outsider to the rescue. But of course, what were we doing trying to solve our own problems?
I haven't done anything to deserve this, have I?
Perhaps you do not. But you are an outsider, and that we must rely on your largesse is a bitter pill.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunter's help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden.
It is even more difficult when you live amongst them, trust me.
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Yeah, I like that.
Come and join us then, all of you.
Okay, while he's talking about shit,
Now,
I'm gonna go get some
what
coffee.
say
I'll
we
be right
tell
back.
the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales? Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade. Told by whom? A history that has been dictated by the victors, no doubt. Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities.
You should have fought. You should have fought to the last of you. Better that than to submit.
Oh? Is it not the Kunari way to force others to submit? Surely that would not be your advice to my people, were they attacked by the mighty Kunari.
That would be different. The Kunari would improve your people. The humans have improved nothing.
Perhaps. Even so, many of us did fight. We fought, and we lost. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh, and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it very much.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
This Witherfang still exists today?
So Zathrian insists. Witherfang. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, the forest is said to be haunted. Who can... Even the barbarians who came... No one knows. They would... One assumes the werewolves survive. It is said they are killed out of mercy. One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. Too many.
Okay, we had some story there, guys. We moving on. Oh.
Is there something you need?
We heard an elf named Anarian.
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If the same Anarin, then yes, we knows him.
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest.
Thank you all so much.
We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. Other than not to get bitten? Not. As you know, they can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amid. Other than not to get bitten? Of course. You. Dareth.
Okay, cool.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you. Please do not lie.
You're an asshole, Carla.
Andarin Atishan, stranger. It is not. I understand you will search for the. None of. But I shouldn't speak too much. It's odd to talk. Zathrian, I am big.
I would not allow any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy. An unexpected trait in your kind.
If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace. I have an
Dalish armor, okay.
What are you?
No, Matt.
You're not my. And now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. I am no.
Nope.
Master Verathorn keeps us very busy. It takes many decades to master even what little we know of the old crafts.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
How come you aren't a Dalish like us?
What do you wish? I'm the the Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. But no matter. It is not your trouble, but mine. Now,
if I like to borrow, if I want to borrow.
I would be You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you. That would please me. So long as I am no merchant.
Okay, let's what the fuck? See what's going on here.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived.
I understand.
Had we known a Grey Warden was coming, we might have arranged a different reception. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
I'm probably safe too. Never know when it's gonna shit itself. Love letter? Oh, babies!
The Dalish call them their guides. They even lead an elf to oblivion when he dies, or so they claim.
who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
What's a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
We have nothing seen with Norseman except the Bronto.
I have heard of the Bronto. They are beasts of burden, yes? The Hala are not like that. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care. I fear she may... The curse... I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would... Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranas, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Cool. Let's go out for a walk. Whee!
You must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crows. A crisis of conscience.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish, but I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom? I wish to cry.
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Egad, I give up.
You tried, you tried. Oh. The hell? Okay. Oh, there's a way out. Oh, sorry.
Andaran Atishan, outsider. You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't He's been a... Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond.
If you love him, doesn't matter what he...
hunter, can I? But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Cameron miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cameron. Cameron, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Cute.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Cool. Yeah, what the fuck are we?
Alora says you have a way with the Hala that she has not seen before. That is a remarkable gift, don't you think?
Yes, I'm a
Hammond should have become
Hala
a full
whisperer.
hunter first, but It is worth it to see a little happiness in the clan.
Okay, can we go here?